Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Keep on bluffing, but I just can't win. Drown my sons, but they learn to swim. Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Head in a bottle, put my heart in a case. Yeah, it's getting harder to act my age. Play a sad song on a tiny violin for the man at the bar confessing his sins. I need some good news. Send me sipping on cold fruit. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. Love keeps knocking, but I just stay home. I ain't picking no flowers for the seeds that I'm sown. They say it gets darker when you're coming on door.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play. On 2nd down, Hurts. Taking off.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. Second down and 8. On play action, here's Hurts. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Play action, here's Hurts. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front.
And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it off. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Here's 2nd and 9. He'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. On 3rd down, Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Raven 1st down. So a big 3rd down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he'll be taken down.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
1st and goal, and it's Henry. Pistol formation with Jackson. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick six the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That one caught by Smith. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. Third and a yard. They'll run with Barkley. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's taken in to the goal line and in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return starts at the 13. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. 180. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Up the sideline to the 40. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
On play action, here's Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds. 0-0 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Play action now. Jackson. That's complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but they continue to get that matchup. This quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Third and 6. From the gun, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Off the play fake, Hurts. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On third down, it's Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. They get 15 on that game. First down, Philadelphia.
First down, Eagles.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's going to run it.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Here's Barkley. Whoa! And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Hey, report! Report!
Jackson looking to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Finding room across midfield. Give them 14 on that play. One first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Yeah. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now Jackson. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. Here's a big one. This third down.
Middle. Hey, middle.
Now, Jackson. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Barkley.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
And that is incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And that'll set up 4th down. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And this will be incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay. And the Eagles are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Hurts down to a knee, and that will wrap this one up. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
I met a girl and she needs to be. I'm just a mess, so I guess that is complicated. She's like I just wanna be sedated all night long. I met a girl and she needs to be. I'm just a mess, so I guess that is complicated. She's like I just wanna be sedated all night long. She's like a tidal wave.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from KC. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On comes the Chiefs punter. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll get this up to the 44. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle. He'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's got it. That'll move the chains. 1st down at the 47.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And a short gain there, down only to the 48. Here's a 2nd and 9. Play action here. Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st, so it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Mahomes. He connects with Gray on that one. And he's going to have the Chiefs 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll be back in Kansas City after this.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Good running inside the 25. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7.
Yellow, yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And the Chiefs have got a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That'll be a first down, a gain of 10. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They were stopped on second down, now third and goal from the 1.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he's going to take this all the way back. 83 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, and it's because we don't see it very often. In a world of the ever-increasing touchback, we don't see a lot of returns in this league. So when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Easy. Where's it?
They go play action with Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
They'll give it, going left. There's Henry. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. Off the play fake, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. It's up and through. And the Ravens are in the lead by the score of 13-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Hey, Sunday.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He's going to look downfield once again. And the Ravens are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. They don't want to repeat a first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. Now Jackson on the move. Now, deep ball for Bateman. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Ravens are in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Going to go right back to Henry. And he will pick it up. Let's give him a first down up to the 37-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll go again here with Henry. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Here's 3rd and 2. On the handoff, running left is Henry. He will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards. Give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Baltimore.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Get you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
This is Henry. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. Finding space at the 15. And he's going to be taken down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the give, here's Henry. And they are all over that on defense. Good search, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to have the Ravens, and he's going to have the Chargers.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew it was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Henry tries to pull his way in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens.
And that's exactly how you should.
Flip mode. 9-7. Bust a bus. Hot. Check it out. Hit you with no delay into what you saying, yo. Silly with your ice grilly with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we while in the studio. You don't wanna violate, baby, really and truly, yo. My main thug, Bill and Julio, he moody, yo. Type of brother that'll with the real shook, scared to death, act, yo. X that, look at shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way she make me wanna get all in the, yo. Top mistress of the videos, while I'm with my freak like we up in the freak shows. Hit you with the, make you feel it all in your toes. Hot, got all my people in red clothes. Metaphors when I formulate my flows. If you don't know, you're messing with lyrical player pros. Do like you really wanna party with me? Let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, let me see.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, siphoning up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Continuing to move past the 45. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
43.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. Space on the right. He's got room. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Second down run by Pacheco. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. And in a single yard that time, they're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Pistol now for Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has his man, it's Pacheco. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Eric Kendricks.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike.
He's got it inside the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs reach pay dirt for the first time this game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, kill! Yeah, really.
Here's a give up the middle. This is ahead for about 5. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Running back sent in motion. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Works his way to the 35. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Yeah! Here we go.
Right up the gut. He'll cobble together a yard there. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Go to 54. Here we go. 46.
Dak now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
26. Hey, kill. 26.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Throwing the out route complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Buys time, rolling right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Intercepted in the end zone. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
And his kick is good, and what a first half that was as we officially go into the locker rooms now, all tied up. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Has this at the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the 2nd half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so, and maybe even take control of this game.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Working quickly here. From the red zone now. Coming in the goal line. Touchdown, Dallas. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. They've got first down from the 31. Out the play fake, it's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Play action, Mahomes. Trying for the deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15. They go play action. It's Mahomes. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So they'll decline this and take the results. All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, 3rd down.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15.
Throwing off the play fake here. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Back to the air, Mahomes. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Breaks through, and he might break away. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. New set of downs for him from the 46. Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. That's caught in stride by Rice. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing again, Mahomes. He's on the move. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Again, Mahomes to throw. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Running back, motioning right. Working inside the red zone. That finds Hunt, complete. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
15.
Now a give left side to Pacheco. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal. They'll run Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Hey, 57 colors. Yellow.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing is Mahomes. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Reed now to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Come on. Hey.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Yeah! Here we go. Kill.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. They kick the running back in motion.
Ready.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's got it in the red zone. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal.
Here we go.
It's Vaughn again. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up third and goal.
Yeah! There we go! 26!
Vaughn. And he's in for the touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. So that brings up 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Try connected with Xavier Worthy there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Now to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Timeout taken by the offense. Their 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. 4th down. Drive on the line with this snap. Looking to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession.